Hello, Chip Hodgkins from the Hodgkins & O'Hare Real Estate Team again. You asked me to do my next video blog on how to increase the value of your home. So one of the things we need to talk about is, as we're entering into the spring market, how do you make the exterior of your house look good for that great first impression from a buyer's point of view? One of the things they're always looking for is clean and crisp. So we need to edge your driveways and your walkways and your flower beds. That will make your house look clean and crisp. Another area that you should focus on is the paint on the exterior of your house. Most houses need at least the trim to be painted. And on the front of the house, we can make that look really good. And then the front door. Realtors are going to be letting the buyers in, and they're going to be working on the lockbox by your front door. If that's the case, buyers are spending a lot of time right here in your front door area. So paint your front door. We can also have you do a spring cleanup. And that means mulching your flower beds, get a professional in, or do it yourself. Do some pruning, get rid of all the dead leaves, just make it look clean and crisp from the outside. This is the time to start planning. Now to the inside of the house. I don't know about you, but when I come into a house and I see dirt and grime, it's a real turnoff. There's another negative for a messy house. It gives the impression that the seller doesn't really care too much about the property. So if the seller doesn't care that much about the property, why should the buyer? We really need to make sure that the house is cleaned. So from a top to bottom, we need to have the house cleaned. Have a professional come in and clean it, or do it yourself. Again, that's not anything that you have to spend a lot of money on. You just have to pay attention to that. So when it comes to the floors, you can bring a professional in and they can clean your floors, they can get rid of that dullness. They can come in, they'll clean it, they'll buff it, and they'll put a urethane coat down on it. That's going to make your house look clean, fresh. It'll make your house smell better too. And then the other thing is, your house will sell faster than the house next door that has dull and scratched floors. When it comes to carpets, if there's a question, the answer is yes. You gotta clean your floors. You gotta clean your carpets. So again, you can go to the store and you can rent all that equipment all by yourself and do it, and it's not going to take all your life savings away. It's actually a very inexpensive way to make your house look great. Most of the houses we sell or look at with buyers need to have their woodwork cleaned and painted. This is a fast and simple solution. It will make every room look new and cleaner. There are some rules for painting in the interior of the house, and most people get them. But let's review them anyway. By painting your home, you can, especially the main rooms, you can take today's colors and bring your home up to date in a real quick and inexpensive way. This is one of the least expensive ways to bring a house from that 1980s feel and bring it up to today's current conditions. Focus on the front hall, the family room, the kitchen, the master bedroom and bath. Stay with neutral colors and muted colors. Remember, you're painting for the market, not for your own personal tastes. Fixtures are another thing that can really date a house. So pay attention to chandeliers, mounted lights throughout the whole house. You can either replace them or you can spray paint them, and that will make a whole change to a room. If you change the lighting fixtures and the paint to a room, you'll make the whole room feel completely different than the way it was before. These plans will increase the value of your home and without spending a lot of money. Everything we just finished talking about will improve the value of every home without a lot of money. But some houses need bigger improvements and more costly improvements, like the kitchen and master bath, doing countertops and cabinets. If you're going to do those, usually we recommend that the seller offer a seller's incentive to the buyer instead of the seller actually doing the work. You don't know if you're going to choose the right countertop. Maybe they want granite countertops, maybe they don't want granite countertops. So I recommend doing what's called a seller's incentive. You should talk to your real estate professional to get an idea how to do that. One of the ways that I recommend is to have a tile company give you some samples and you can put them out on your countertop and have a statement saying that the seller will give X amount of dollars to the buyer for improving the countertops. I don't want to advertise that in advance because you're notifying all buyers that you have problems with your countertops. So that's something that's going to be done in the house for the buyer who comes in to see the house. You can take great advantage of this with the counters, the cabinets in both the master bedroom and in the kitchen. But definitely you want to be very careful how you do that. Again, call your real estate professional and find out. These ideas will help make your house sell faster and for more money than your competition. If you have any other questions, always go to 671-5478, or you can email us at info@hodgkinsando'hara.com. Thank you.